4.6 million years ago, Earth was a different world.
The air shimmered with heat, the continents alive with movement. Before language, before fire, before civilization, our ancestors took their first uncertain steps toward humanity. The Great Rift Valley split the land, volcanoes reshaped horizons, and forests began to give way to endless grasslands.
A new world was forming, and with it, new survivors. They stood between forest and plain, between the known and the unknown. Each sunset was a test of survival, a reminder that tomorrow was never promised.
In the forests of ancient Kenya and Ethiopia, something extraordinary appeared.
Neither ape nor human played. Small, fragile, but upright. These were Australopithecus anamensis, the pioneers of walking on two legs.
Each step was an experiment, an act of balance, an act of survival.
Standing upright was more than movement. It was adaptation.
It meant seeing farther, carrying more, and surviving longer.
Those who could rise endured. They learned to stand, and in standing, they began to see the world differently. Every sunrise was a test of will. The savannah was vast, beautiful, but deadly. Tall grass concealed hunters and hunted alike. For an early hominin, life was a fragile balance between hunger and fear. They moved together, small groups bound by instinct, not yet by words. A single cry could send them climbing to safety. When danger passed, they returned to the ground to forage once more. Every day demanded courage. Every night, hope that dawn would come again. Their world demanded creativity. Fruits, roots, and insects could only feed them for so long.
When the droughts came, they adapted again.
Stones became tools for cracking nuts and digging for hidden roots. Each discovery carved a new path in the mind. A tiny spark of intelligence flickering in the dark. Necessity was the mother of invention, even here, in the dawn of time.
With each problem solved, their minds grew bolder.
Nature itself became their teacher.
Lightning tore across the plains, igniting wildfires that devoured everything.
Drawn by the scent, our ancestors approached, cautious, trembling, and tasted something new. Cooked meat. They had faced predators before, but never the fury of the sky. When the flames cooled, roasted carcasses littered the blackened earth. Drawn by the scent, our ancestors approached, cautious, trembling, and tasted something new. Cooked meat. It would be millions of years before they learned to control fire, but here, for the first time, they discovered its gift. Predators ruled the land and water. To drink was to gamble with death. At dusk, they crept to the river's edge, scanning for crocodiles beneath the surface. Patience became their weapon. Those who rushed were devoured. Those who waited lived to see another sunrise. Every decision, every heartbeat, carried the weight of survival. Every decision, Frandy, every heartbeat carried the weight of survival. They were learning not just to exist, but to outthink their world.
Through endless generations, the mind began to evolve.
Brains grew larger, thoughts became longer.
Memory, cooperation, and imagination took root.
By 4.4 million years ago, a new being walked the earth, Ardipithecus ramidus. They carried with confidence, walked with intention, and lived between forest and field.
The blueprint of humanity was forming slowly but surely. The earth was sculpting its most complex creature yet. Most species perished in silence, but some left traces of endurance. Footprints in Laetoli, preserved in volcanic ash, show a family walking together, side by side.
Footprints in Laetoli, preserved in volcanic ash, show a family walking together, side by side.
Perhaps a mother and child. Perhaps a group bound by more than instinct. A shared fear.
Trust, the invisible thread that would one day bind empires tied, began here, in the silence of the savannah.
And in their footsteps, the first echoes of humanity were born. Africa was merciless. Volcanoes raged. Droughts reshaped entire valleys. They stood tall, eyes fixed on the horizon. Their hands shaped stones not yet as tools, but as expressions of intent. From them, the genus Homo would rise. Thinkers, toolmakers, dreamers. The age of instinct was ending. The age of intelligence was beginning.
Imagine the courage it took to leave the trees, to face predators, storms, and starvation with nothing but unity and willpower.
They had no fire, no weapons, no words. Yet they conquered fear. They learned to adapt. Every step we take, every idea we create, began with them. We are their descendants, proof that endurance triumphs over extinction. 4.6 million years later, we walk on concrete instead of savannas.
Their heartbeat still echoes.
Their story is our beginning. And when our ancestors first stood tall, the world would never be the same again.